Hi, this is Suchadata teaching economics to class 11, and here I am with the 6th chapter of statistics of class 11, and the name of the chapter is measure of dispersion. Now the first question is that what is measures of dispersion? And the simple answer to this is that measure of dispersion is a measure of variation items, that is measuring the variation of items is called as the measure of dispersion. And when we do this, the importance of it is, that is why should we have the measures of dispersion? For that you must know that we have to find out about the variation, we have to know about the composition of the series, we have to know about the range of the values, we have to compare the disparity, and we have to find out the central tendency if at all it is representing the true value. So, in this measures of dispersion that we are going to deal in this chapter, we need to understand that we will be looking at the tools which are required for measuring the variation in the items. And as I said, we have to find out the variation, that is the highest range and the lowest range. We have to find out about the composition of the series as to how it has been framed, whether we have given some importance to the extreme values or we have composed it in a different manner, and we have to know about the range of the values. We have to compare the disparity, that is how much is the highest and how much is the lowest, that is the variation that we will try to find out by the various measures of dispersion. And we always take out the central tendency while doing this act, and if at all it is representing the true value. These are the objectives of studying the measures of dispersion. When we are studying the measures of dispersion, there are two things that you must know, and those are, we have first of all the absolute dispersion and the relative dispersion. This absolute dispersion is when we express it in the original units, that is 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 40, 40,000 and so on. But the relative dispersion is when it is expressed in relative value, that is we can say in terms of percentage. So, in this chapter we will be dealing with the measures of dispersion, their importance, how it is calculated, and how it is an important statistical tool is the importance of studying this chapter.